Harish Goteti and welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is one of the most asked topic I should say because I got so many queries on this and so many questions from so many people who watched my videos. Probably around 10 to 15 people asked me, how do we grow this partner program, right? Partner business when you get started. So I just want to make a video on how to grow your partner business with basically leads, right? So what a business needs leads, and this video is really about the lead generation methods that you can use to grow your AWS partner business. So let me tell you something before we jump in, is because big partners, established businesses, they already have a lot of contacts, and they go ahead and they get repeat customers, they get repeat projects, and they get referrals and stuff like that. But here, when you are starting fresh as a partner, or you are in select tier or trying to get to advanced tier, like us, you have to figure out ways to go ahead and get new leads, and that's what this video is all about. And the other thing is, people have a misconception that you are an AWS business partner, and they assume that AWS will go ahead and give you the leads, share the leads, right? It doesn't happen that way until you get to a certain stage, like probably an advanced tier with couple of competencies and service delivery designations. AWS is not gonna go ahead and give you their business or whatever the leads that they get. So that's what it is. You're on your own up to a certain stage. So I mean, they'll help you to co-sell, they'll provide so much assistance, they give you the funding. There's a lot of other stuff that AWS gives you to support you, but not really directly do the business development for you. So with that said, let's dive into today's video, and do subscribe to this channel because I'm going to share a lot about building a partner business, and also a lot on AWS technical aspects of AWS. So let's dive in. The whole video is about how do you generate leads to grow your AWS partner business. And don't forget to watch till the end, because I'm going to show you some live campaign that I ran, and I'm also share the results of the campaign so you learn. So let's get started. So the agenda for today is, it's going to be a lengthy video, obviously, right? Because there's a lot to cover. So the agenda for today is, what are the new partner challenges, how to get started with lead generation, what are the lead generation options that we have, then lead generation tools that you are going to use, paid campaign goals, and walkthroughs of a paid campaign is what I'm going to show. So it's a packed session, so I will try to cover as much as I can, slowly, so that you can follow through. But if you have any questions, do let me know in the comments, or reach out to me. My information is available on LinkedIn, so reach out to me and then we can discuss further. So let's jump to the new partner problems. The first thing is, you don't have any contacts, right? So do you ask for new business? Second, no help from AWS as you're not experienced yet, right? The third thing is, you don't have marketing experience. Next is no sales experience, right? So finally, no dedicated team member to do the part to do the what do you call, the marketing. So these are like the common problems that everyone will run into, and we ran into as well, right? So when you start your new partner business, so how do you get over it? Like, business is all about your ability to solve problems and move forward, right? So that is what entrepreneurship is all about. So how do you overcome these problems or challenges? So now let's understand the lead generation options that you have. So how to get started? First thing is, if you are a partner, you paid the partner fee. Then if you go into the partner central, there is something called marketing toolkit, and in that, if you go, there is a marketing academy course. Sorry, there are courses in marketing academy. There are two of them. One is how to market to small and medium businesses, and the other one is prospecting 101. So those are the two courses that, the skill builder courses that you have to go ahead and complete, because those courses offer sort of worksheets as well to figure out how to AWS is huge, right? So there's so many services. So for your specialty, maybe DevOps, your specialty maybe IoT, or mine could be disaster recovery or storage, right? So there are different things, but you just need to figure out what you want to do with your expertise or your partner. You can't say just I'll do anything that well, it doesn't work that way, right? So you need to learn the basics of marketing, basics of selling in the marketing academy, and they're short courses, but they are very useful. So first thing is, as a partner, so in order to get through those courses, you don't even need to pay the partner fee. You are just a partner. Get on it. You just need to register as a partner and complete those courses. So go ahead and do them first. The second thing is you need to have a website, obviously, and I mean, and then you need to have a content channel, whether it is YouTube, like I'm doing on YouTube, whether it is blogging on your website or Medium. It doesn't matter. You should have one content channel at minimum to start sharing the content, right? The next thing is you should have social media accounts. I prefer LinkedIn. I mean, because that's where target audience are. Facebook also works. So at least one account that you should have, which is LinkedIn business account and a business page. So that's the next step. The final thing and most important thing is define your core service offering. So what that really means is start with one. So let's say you're an expert in containers, right? Let's say you're an expert in microservices or containers. So your whole objective should be figure out one or two service offerings that you want to go to market with. Like, I mean, if I'm an expert at content, I know EKS, I know Fargate, I know ECS. Yes, you know all of that, but what problem can you solve with a combination of these services or with a single service, right? So narrow down, and you know how to narrow down when you do the marketing academy course, that's available there. So narrow down to one or two service offerings that you want to offer, and then create that a service offering, and then you will see in the marketing central that there's a lot of sales material, marketing material for every AWS service available, and you download all of them and go through them. For example, you will see. I'll show them after when we do go get through the slides. It's daily. What are the objections that you get? What should you ask the customer? So all of those discovery questions, RFP questions. So there's a lot of stuff that's available in the central marketing central that you can download and use it. So go through those things first, and then you need to have at least one. I mean, one is good. If two is okay, yeah, go to market with one clear focus on one or two offerings that you want to do. So that's really the way to get started. So do these things, and you are well on the way. To get your first customer or second or third, whatever it is, right? So those are the things to get started. So now let's understand the different lead generation options. The first one is a cold email outreach. So I categorize them into cheaper and time consuming, the how, I mean, cheaper and time frame, like the cost and the time frame, right? So that's what how we categorize them. So cold email outreach is cheaper and time consuming. So that basically, pick a target audience and get the emails and send out each emails. So how do you do it? I'll explain in the next coming slides. The next one is it's cheaper because you have services like $40 a month that you get emails, and sending emails is on your own. So you do it. Don't send bulk emails. And so there's a whole. I mean, I'm saying I put a one line there, but there's a whole concept on how do you do cold emails, right? So it should be more personal, not really it's not really a bulk email that you send. So next thing is content marketing, right? So it is expensive and time consuming, but it is a must do. You don't have an option. I mean, you have to do it if you want to build a sustainable business or show your skills, right? So create valuable content on and post on relevant channels, whether it is YouTube, LinkedIn, whether it's a blog, whether it's a newsletter, whatever it is. Showcase expertise and thought leadership in a specific area. So that is a must. So why I say it's expensive, because creating content is not easy. takes time, it takes research, it takes, you need to listen to what feedback and improve it. So yeah, so it takes time. So basically that's the reason I said it's expensive, because your time is expensive, right? So yeah, if you're doing content creation, you're not doing something else. So it does take time. So content market that, but you have to do it. There is no, I mean, it and you are not going to see results immediately, but you are going to see results slowly. So next thing is paid lead generation campaigns. They are expensive, but you'll get results within 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 1 hour, right? So depends on how much you want to spend. So what is it? So it's basically LinkedIn campaigns, or using AWS recommended digital marketing agencies to generate demand, right? Or lead generation services. So there are lead generation services in the US who I mean, they have killer, call, sales development representative who dials and generate leads, right? So those are like the paid options. They're expensive, but you get results really quick. If you have the capital, if you have the investment, you can directly go ahead and use it. But you can just go ahead and use it without knowing what you want to sell, right? So coming back to the previous slide, your service offering, your go-to market service offering is really important, right? So that's the what do you call, that's those are the lead generation options. So I mean, there are so many, depends on where you are and what you are doing with AWS partner business. You can pick, generally start with at least one, right, and then expand as you make more money, generate more revenue. So now let's talk about the lead generation tools. So first thing is I want to show the cold email outreach, which is apollo.io. So apollo.io, let me share the screen. Give me one. So this is apollo.io, where you see, it's basically, if you go to their website, it's basically, they give you the email contact, like lead contacts. There you can call them or email them, and it's a very good platform. It's one of the best platforms that's available out there to do the direct email outreach or sales calls, cold calling, right? So generally you come in, you define your customer persona, like, for example, for connect us buyer, if I do the edit, I want, like, these are the departments people I want. This is the management level, these are the locations, and these are the employment size, the company size. And then you are good to go. It will start giving you the results of people that you probably can reach. And then once you go ahead and, like, if you, for this you see 1,000 people are available, right? So you can download these emails, and I mean, depends on your plan. For example, if you pay like $49 a month plan, you can get unlimited email addresses. You can send a cold emails and do that stuff, right? So it's really an awesome way to, if you have the time to start doing cold outreach, or if you have a business development representative, you can, this is a cool way to do it. So that is apollo.io. That is one of the leading sales enablement platform that you can find. And that is really, it's really good. So that's the apollo.io. Then let's go back to our slide, which is really, the next one is content marketing. Either you use Wix website, WordPress, Jasper AI to create content using the AI help, Canva. Like, Canva is a must, because that's where you create your presentations, videos, ads, whatever you want. So Canva is a thing. Sesame.io is a landing page tool. It's a funnel creator basically. So what it does is, you can go ahead and create landing pages for your offers. So that's what Sesame.io is, and I'll show you the landing page that I created for the offer, for the lead generation campaign that I did. So those are the content marketing tools that you need. Finally, the paid marketing campaigns, basically it's LinkedIn ads or Facebook ads or Google ads. Like, those are the platforms that you will run your ads. So that's really, those are the, paid campaign tools that you need. So these are the tools that you need to get started for with lead generation. The next thing is to really understand, this is the key, right? For the whole thing comes down to this. There are three things when you run a paid campaign. So for, let's say, I mean, the reason I'm focusing on paid campaigns is because that's where you spend money, and if you don't get results, it's going to be a crazy problem, right? So first thing is, there are three goals for any paid campaign, right? The first thing is understanding the click-through rate. So if you give an ad, like, image ad or a video ad on LinkedIn, and you are directing the user to a landing page, first step they do is, are they clicking the ad? That's called the click-through rate, right? So click-through rate of your ad is a KPI to measure your ad quality. So is your ad enticing to the potential viewer, to so that they can take the next step, right? So the always target the click-through rate to be more than the industry benchmark. So if the industry benchmark says, hey, it's 0.3% for certain ad type, your ad should outperform that significantly, or at least marginally, so that you can take the next step. So that's click through rate, right? The next thing is conversion rate. So okay, now they click your ad, you are taking them, maybe it's an ebook download, it's in the landing page, they're giving you some email address, phone number, whatever it is, right? So that's conversion. So they are converting and doing what you're asking them to do, right? The first they click that and sign up now, then let's say they signed up, entered the email address, phone number, and then they downloaded something. So you are asking them to do it, and they did it. So they converted into a lead. Now you have your email list where you have their email address and contact details, so you can start communicating with them, do the follow-ups and stuff, right? So that's the conversion rate. So first thing is click-through rate. They responded to your ad, then they responded to what you asked them to do, and finally the customer acquisition cost, right? So is the third, the KPI that you need to know. It's the, I mean, people think like conversion rate is what you spend. No, because after you convert, I mean, research shows it takes about seven follow-ups or seven touches for the customer to actually convert, right? Up to start to close the deal, right? So it's really to the total cost of acquiring customer is when you have a signed agreement and you start engaging, right? So how long it took, like how many hours. So let's say you had six meetings, so six half an hour meetings, you have to put that cost in it as well, right? So based on your how much you're getting paid. So finally you will get the customer acquisition cost. So that's really and then based on the project that you do, and you'll understand, okay, if I spend, let's just say, $1,100, click through rate just to run the ad campaign, it's $400. Then conversion, then I got like 100 people, 1,000 people looked at it, 10 people, like converted, like got the list. I spoke with all of the 10, and one person came in, right? So that's you. One person got you, and you followed up with all the 10, probably had 10 meetings, so if you have to calculate all of that stuff, and finally the paying customer, how much. So nine people said no, and still the time counts, so that's still cost, right? So you have to calculate that amount, and finally you will arrive at a customer acquisition cost, and that cost should be substantially less than what you are going to make from that customer, right? So that's really important. With AWS, it's not a problem because AWS projects are expensive, and customers do pay a lot, so it's not a problem. But it's worth spending the time and money, but if provided you do it right. So that's the customer acquisition cost that you need to know. So that's really the goal of paid campaigns, right? So that's how you have to understand how to do it. So now the key is, now I'll show you different things. Now I'll show you what the paid campaign I ran, what are the results, right? So before we do it, go ahead and subscribe to it, and now let's dive in to a paid campaign result that I did, right? So and then we can go through that. So let's open this. Uh, Let me make it full screen. So this is for us that I did. So what we did is really trying to see the first step, click through rate. Are we going to cross the benchmark, right? So for that, what I did is I offer we are I mean we target Amazon Connect, right? So that is one of the main core offerings that we have. So basically, the core offer is we'll do a free Amazon Connect setup, $300 free credits from AWS, and a free TCO analysis. And the landing page for this offer is this one, and I'll show the landing page in a second. So and then I set up the LinkedIn ad campaign, right? And then in that the target audience are like customer success leaders, and company sizes are anywhere between 51 to 200 to up to 500 employees, right? So that's the target audience I set, and I chose video ads, right? So and LinkedIn recommends creating 5 video ads, so I created like the five what is it the 4 and 5 video ads. Right, so right now we are just testing the click-through rate, right? So whether it's going to work or not. So for this experiment, I set a budget of 5,000, like about $65. I scheduled it to run 2 days, right? And the results forecast that it showed on the right hand side in LinkedIn ad campaign is we'll get a click-through rate of 0.44 to 0.67 with the total visitors to the offer page between 5 to 25. So that's the estimation that came, and it's pretty generally it's pretty accurate like most of the time. So what happened? So here are the LinkedIn ad campaign benchmark and test results. So the benchmark says for sponsored content, the benchmark industry benchmark is 0.44, right? Is the benchmark, and what we have achieved is 0.75, which is good. So people the ads converted, right? So the click through rate we got through the click through rate, so number of so 11 for about 1200 impressions, and we got 9 clicks, so it worked really well, right? So the conclusion that we came up with is really the campaign works, and then it really is working, right? So the click-through rate is there, so we have to now test the offer. So generally when you go ahead and do it, so the first offer, people don't know you, so they may not go ahead and sign up, and it's always good to try with the core offer. If that doesn't work, then it is always give them an easier offer like an ebook download or a white paper or a case study, because that's much better than asking them to sign up for a session where you are going to spend 3 hours of their time. They take 3 hours of their time. So yeah, that's a discussion for another day on different offers that you can create and stuff, so that will worry later. But now let me show you how this campaign is really set up. So this is the ad campaign group in LinkedIn. So this campaign group has one campaign, right? Which so like you see this data, like 9 website visit, cost per result is 624 Indian rupees. So 0.75%. I did a manual bid versus automatic. So and if you go to the campaign, and inside the campaign, these are my 5 ads. Like the copy is same, it's just the videos are different. So so these are like, you know I can say these ads, we can reuse these ads because they work, right? It's just we can change the offer at the back end, not really to set up free thing, but actually to download something, right? So yeah, so these are the ads, and you'll also know like which ads perform as well, so that is something you can tell as well. So if you see, like, I mean, you have no control on our chats to show it. LinkedIn does it automatically for you. So yeah, so these ads were shown more than these ads, but anyway, that's how it is. So that is how you set up the thing. And I was also talking about systeme.io, which is um, really the funnel builder. So this is the funnel builder, and it's free. The good thing is free. So this is the funnel that I created. So if you see the funnel, it's really the first one is like, so this is the offer, right? That landing page. This is the landing page I built. So get AWS credits, learn more. It will take you an AWS video. What are the benefits you enjoy? It's a good offer. It's just that people don't know who Veridium are, and they can't just go ahead and commit for a big thing like this, right? So it's always good to offer, like, test offers, and And 9 clicks is not the test, right? You have to at least get 100 clicks and then you will know the percentage, right? So that's the thing. So this sesame.ai is pretty cool to so when I exit it'll pop up, right? So it's a very cool tool to build your funnels, especially in different steps. And once they click on it, this will be like the thank you page. Thank you for signing up. If you want to schedule a meeting immediately, right now, if you want to, or will come later, and this is our website, right? So that is how it is set up. So like I said, the click-through rate is there, and it's just that the whole thing works. We just need to test different offers and test different things. So that's the video. I hope it's a long one, but I hope you understand what it takes to generate leads for your partner business. So if you like the video, go ahead, subscribe to this channel, like the video, and then we'll talk again. Thanks for watching.